Hello, hello. We are in my creative journal today. This is an Archer and Olive 8x8, which I just love. Whoops, I've got washi tape flying all over the place. And then these stickers here are also from Archer and Olive that I'm going to use. I do have some of the washi tape that came in the subscription box. And then this, I've already pre-cut it because as we partially know, I don't know how to edit yet, and I didn't want you guys to have to wait and watch me fussy cut this, but this was actually an envelope that these came in. So I decided to cut that out because what I want to do is I want to use it as a pocket so I can create something, and I'm not going to do it in this particular video because again, don't know how to edit yet, but just as a spot where I can, you know, create something to stick in there. I can, you know, pull it in and out, or I could always store stickers in it, but I'm actually not going to use it for that purpose. It will be for something else. And then that happened to be something that was on the envelope. It was like over here or something, so I cut it out just for the heck of it because I was already cutting stuff. So we're going to do that. I am going to do a Dutch door. I don't know if it's going to be a couple of, I think it's going to be a couple. And then I also have pulled out a bunch of PET tape. The colors kind of go together. I don't know if I'm going to use them all. And then I found these. And I just, the cute, shiny, it doesn't, you know, some people don't like to mix metal. This is more, to me, silvery. It does have some gold in it, so it does kind of go together. Some people don't like to mix metals. Me, I don't really care. I am more of a silver person, but this gold is just super, super pretty. And then there's that as well. So thought we'd kind of play around with those. And then I have just some other PET tape as well. I've got a couple others kind of up here stashed away just for the heck of it. But what I've kind of pre-done is I've just kind of looked. I want this to be on this side. So in order for that to happen, I can't have the door go past here. So what I think I'm going to do is maybe create two doors and use a combination of these and some of the washi tape to create a Dutch door. So we're just gonna kind of get with it and figure out which one I want to use first. Now I love these. As you can see, I've already used a bunch. It does and it doesn't. I guess there is some purple. You know what, I'm just gonna use it. To heck with it, tomato, tomato. We're rolling with it. And luckily I just realized these are the pre-cut. Thank goodness, because cutting these off there is a hassle. So I wanted, let me re-look at this here. So I want the door to kind of be able to cover it when it's over here. So I think we're going to start here and we'll just see what happens. We're just going to kind of stack them here and there, although now that I'm thinking about it, do I want to put a strip down first? And I'm trying to remember where. I think it was right. Incredible. Let's see if I can get this straight. I think that is basically, yeah, that'll work. That's basically where I wanted it. Oh man, okay. Let's see if I can get that back off there. Maybe. Come on, be nice. Kind of. I'm just going to do this. Stick that to my hand, find my handy dandy scissors, and snap. And then some of this you'll be able to see through there, and some, let me see. It kind of blends in, but we may just live with it, or I'll, oh, I just ripped it. Come on, my love. And I'm gonna start to rip it again in a different spot. Interesting. That is tricky with some of this. Sometimes depending on the roll, some of it is more persnickety than others. And of course now the hard part, excuse me, is am I going to be able to line these up on the other side to create the other side of the Dutch door? And it's not quite. Is that too dark? Yes and no. Well, for right now, we are just going to go with it to see what happens, I think. Ooh. Okay, and maybe one more. I don't want to do another butterfly just yet. That one is the one I did down there. Maybe do this one. There's a big old sunflower. Or do I want to do a little sunflower? No, let's do the big one. Let's do the big one. Okay. You know, I probably should use that one. Oh well, okay. And because I want to be able to match it up kind of on the other side. I didn't space those out very well, did I? Okay. Well, I don't know why I'm grabbing that, because that's not really going to help. This is going to help. And do I know where my cutting tool is yet? No. So we're going to use the other part of the Archer and Olive packaging. And I don't even know where my ruler is, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how I lost my ruler. Oh, I bet it is actually upstairs in my backpack that I just kind of take with me sometimes. That's probably where it is. But I'm not going upstairs right now to find it. So we're going to use Archer and Olive packaging. Because why the heck not? I have it, it's useful, and it apparently works, which is amazing. And car. Let's continue with my cutting fun here. How's everybody doing today? This is my third video of the evening. My boyfriend is traveling. He has a family emergency of sorts, and so he went to be with his family for a little bit. I will go and oh, I got into that. I will actually go to where he is this weekend. I'll leave Friday after work and I'll go up and be with him and his family for a couple days, because luckily I have Monday off of work. It is a little bit of a drive to where he is, so Friday is going to be a long evening, but I'm very much looking forward to seeing his family. I haven't seen well, two of them couple of them. Oh, I just totally got into that. Oh my gosh. You didn't see that. It never happened. Never happened. But I haven't seen two of them since the kiddo graduated high school. And then, so that will be nice to spend some time hanging out with them. And then we will, well, I know for sure I need to come back Monday. I don't know if my boyfriend is going to come back that day or not. I am really not terribly liking, I think I'm just going to live with it. It's going to be fine. Okay. Again, I don't know if my guy is going to come back with me or not. So I may just be driving back by myself, but that is okay. If that is what happens, that's what happens. I want him to have the time with his family that he needs. So, and luckily I love them, so it is all good. And at least this way now, I'm gonna end up covering up that spot that I cut, which is great. I'm wondering if I fussy cut around those. I'm not. I don't know that I have the brain power for it right now. So, it doesn't look horrible, and really, nobody but me is gonna see it. So I think we're gonna go with it. I didn't exactly light it up all the way to that edge there, but tomato, tomato, it's okay. Now the tricky part is to find something that is going to match up to that. Let's see. Let's try this one down at the bottom, and yeah, it does not have to be perfect. It just kind of has to kind of look good. Okay, we're gonna do an experiment to see if I can fussy cut around that. And I think we're gonna do it right there. So I can't, so the problem is I can't really see through this particular sticker to see the sticker underneath to see where I should be cutting. Oops, maybe it wasn't smart. Okay, no, we're good. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Hopefully, now can I get this one back up? I think I can, I think I can. And hopefully I hold it in the correct position so then I remember where I wanted it. I am gonna have to go in and cut off just a smidge of the clear here, but nothing very major. I've seen someone who has had curved scissors, like the tip of them are curved. I think that is very smart, very handy. I may have to look into that. So this is the one with the butterfly. So let's find this one. Come on. Okay, there we go. So like I was saying, this weekend after work, we may end up changing part of, we may use maybe the butterfly. Okay, no, we will continue to use it here, but I think we're gonna try to find something maybe to fill in part of that. With a scraps that I pulled off the other page may work. Let's see if we just stick how it looks with some of the sunflower. I don't know if it's gonna look good or not. So we're gonna try, except I've got sticky stuff all over me. Cool, cool. Okay, let's see if I can do just the tiniest bit of sticker surgery without cutting too much of the paper or myself. Yeah, I'm gonna live with it, and if I can find something else that I like maybe a little bit better, I may stick that in there a little bit later. And then that was, which one were you? You might actually work here. Let's try this. I kind of forgot where I was in my story. I got sidetracked and I tore part of it. So gotta go back to part of that maybe. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm gonna be meeting my boyfriend. Okay, maybe we'll do that. It'll kind of be cut off just a smidge maybe. Well, let's see. Do I cut off this? That is a very unusual cut here. I maybe should have, I suppose I still could, but it wouldn't stick out as far as I'd like. I could also maybe, anybody notice if I cut part of it off there? Shh, don't tell anybody. So now it's not as jagged, and you can't really tell, kind of, sort of, but not really. Like if I was selling this, I would be a little more cautious, I suppose. And we are literally going to cut part of that off. I may come back and try to fill something in there. That's just a little odd. Okay. So I was lucky, and I did get to talk to my boyfriend tonight, which is nice. He was on his way to go see his brother and sister-in-law and their kiddo, which he hasn't seen since, oh gosh, let's see, we haven't seen them since Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving we saw them very briefly. So it will be great for him to be able to spend some time with them tonight. He's very much looking forward to it, so I'm very happy he gets to spend that time. See if I can move that over just a smidge more. Okay, good enough. Luckily, this is not rocket science, or I would be in a world of hurt. And this is my journal, obviously. So, I only have to make myself happy, which obviously I'm not entirely happy because it's not, you know, 100% the way I wanted it, but I'm still learning how to do some of this stuff. And I'm still having fun, and that is the important thing, if I'm having fun or not. If I'm not having fun, well, then this little hobby goes to something else. But right now I'm having fun, so I think that will be cute. I'm gonna have to be careful because I'm going to, I cannot find my tape or my glue. So I think what I'm gonna do to stick this down is I'm actually going to use this to tape it down. And I just realized it is not the exact shade, but do I care? I don't think I care. Cool. Okay. Now the next one, I wanted to do this one. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this one here, and then this one. What am I gonna fill in the middle? Because that's it's not quite going to make it all the way. I'm gonna take my little handy dandy pin here. Just make a little mark down the bottom so I know where to line up the washi, kind of from the start, and I'm not guessing and then having to pull it up and pull it down and pull it back up and blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay. Perfecto. Cool, cool. Good job. I'm thinking of doubling this up. I've done that in a previous page. So if I do that, no, not that one, this one. That still would not be enough. What if we took that? I kind of like it. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're going to, that's bothering me, that being white. It's a little too late now. Okay, lesson learned. I don't like the wide washi here and so much of the white showing, especially against that background, I think. And I have a couple more things I gotta cut off here. I was like, what's so sticky? There we go. Poor garbage cans, that stuff stuck all over it. Okay, so, oh, I don't have a straight edge. Okay, what are the chances that I cut this straight? Wish me luck. Wonder what else can I use as a straight edge? Okay, let's just do it. I can't really tell if I'm really cutting it straight or not. Boom. Wow. Okay. Way to go, Karen. That was pretty good. Let's trim off this side. Yeah, let's go this way. Okay. Okay. I said, I wanted this. I think I want it like that, but do I want anything underneath it? We're just doing it. We're just doing it. Okay, before that completely drives me crazy because I heard it unraveling over there. We're gonna take this bit of tape and just stick it right there. Okay. So, oh, I see what I did. The previous one, I went in and fussy cut. I apologize if this video is 8 million hours long, but until your girl can learn how to edit, well, that's just gonna kind of be the way it is. And as I'm thinking about this, I'm going to have to cut more of this for the other side unless I decide to do something different. So Labor Day is coming up. What is everybody doing? Hopefully you do get some, ooh, that was a little too close, some time off. I am very fortunate. I do get Monday off. Monday will actually be travel back home day, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh, a good thing that was there. I kind of excited there. Huh. Now we'll see how good of a job I did cutting around it. Apparently not. Oh, I think I cut through it. That's why it's, yeah, I had cut through it. Okay. Eek. Okay, this is more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be a smidge easier. I think where the holdup is, though, is where I started and ended the cuts at the top of the flowers. So, mental note, I have to do a better job of that. Of the starting and stopping. I really need to be careful that I don't. Okay, well, you can see here it didn't come all the way away. And I'm really afraid I'm going to start ripping it. So what we might do is just kind of put it down, put on the edge, and that's not exactly where I wanted it, but the edges are stuck now. Kind of stick that to my hand and see if I can get some of this excess off here. I don't even know if I'm in frame. So if I'm not, I apologize. Oh, Snagglepuss. It doesn't really matter if it's there, I suppose, but I was trying to get just a little less bulk in the planner, if that makes sense. Because every time you stick a sticker in there, it just bulks it up a little more. Ooh, come on. Yeah, I just ripped that. So, let's see here. I'll think we may just get to a spot here where I say to hell with it and let the excess sticker live its best life in the planner. Okay. Wow, that was dramatic. Let's clean up this excess. The nephew is up moving about upstairs. I don't know what time it is. It's probably past my bedtime. But I want to get this done because I'm not quite sure what tomorrow is going to look like work-wise, and if I'm going to have any energy to do any of this tomorrow. Okay, it's not horrible. It's not fantastic. It's not horrible. I do think we are not going to fussy cut, and we are just going to lay it down. If I decide to do any fussy cutting later, that will be at my own risk. Okay, where did I do the tape? There it is. Cool, cool. Let's get this laid down. Here's the hard part, is getting the backing off. Sometimes I notice if I, there we go, can take my blade, be very careful, and I can get it between the backing and the sticker. Let's see if I can line this up a little bit better than I did the last one, because I know the other side I have to go and trim. And apparently this one I'm gonna do the same thing. That's fine. Excuse me, I have a gnat flying over here apparently. Okay. Let's trim. I really need to invest in a corner rounder. One day that will be on my to-do list. One day. Eek. Come on. Okay. And stick that there. You go into the garbage can along with you. Awesome possum. And okay, I like the look of that. Ooh, I need to go and put the tape on there. Okay, where did you go, little tape? There you are. Anybody else talk to inanimate objects? I did all the time. It's pretty funny, actually. Actually, better yet, anybody else talk to their animals like they're people? If so, you're my kind of people. I do not currently have a pet. I am not at a stage in life where that's probably not a good thing. I'm just not home enough. I like to travel too much, and it is not fair to the little critter for me not to be home. So one day I will, though, have a dog because I love doggies. Cats are good too, don't get me wrong, but dogs have my heart. I really like that purple with that gold. I'm not terribly fond of that, but we're gonna live with it. Okay, let's get this on there. Do I want to use this? I kind of do. Kind of do. So I wanted to leave myself some space. Here's where I want a second arm secondhand. That was interesting. It sounds like, I don't know, someone's just entered the driveway. That's what it is. At first I thought it was the, oh, what is it? Firing range for the police academy. That is just down the way. It was really interesting when they really start going at it, because it gets real loud and you're not quite sure what's going on in the moment, other than wow, that sounds like gunfire. And well, it is gunfire. So I live by a police academy, and I live basically across the street from a little airport as well. Let's just cross this over just a smidge. So I get lots of loud. Lots of loud. Oh, good. What I was thinking of doing is this. Cutting it diagonally. Taking that up. Except I didn't do that far enough on that side. So, sticker surgery back into place. Not like that though. And maybe later I'll go in and take this back up and redo that. But for now, I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay. And then I have a sticker sheet I want to stick in there, I can do that. What I'm really thinking though is I want to create like bookmarks of sort to stick in there, and then I can also journal on them. I think that would be lovely. Let me see. How long is this video? 37 minutes. I think actually this is going to be a two-parter, because I can tell from my voice it is past my bedtime. So what we're going to do is I am going to call it a night here, and then hopefully tomorrow I will come back and I will use some of this cute deco. I've already used that one. Maybe throw some butterflies in there. And I really kind of want to do a house scene on one of these pages. I was kind of thinking like right here. And then maybe even something behind here. And then maybe up here as well. So I think that is going to be video number 2, is we'll put some more deco in here. Okay, well, thank you for coming along on this journey. There's a couple things that I really love about this. Like, I really do love how this looks and how this looks. I'm not terribly fond of this washi behind this, but you know what? Tomato, tomato. I do love this against that though. That is pretty. So, okay, come back and see me for the next video where I go in and I add some deco and I add, you know, just some other stuff. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And leave me a comment in the comment section. Thanks. Bye-bye.